What's up, Switch Squad? 2025 is packed with amazing games, but today we're focusing on the absolute best single-player experiences you can have on your Switch right now. These aren't just good games, they're perfect games that deserve your time and attention. Every single one of these is a masterpiece that deserves nothing less than a 10 out of 10. Let's dive in. Starting our list with 2024's surprise hit, Unicorn Overlord. This tactical RPG from the makers of 13 Sentinels is pure strategy heaven. The way it combines classic Fire Emblem style combat with modern quality of life features is absolutely brilliant. You'll command massive armies across sprawling battlefields, build relationships between your units, and make crucial decisions that affect your entire campaign.
Does this suit you?
Witness the royal blade!
I am your shield. Behold my might! I trust you!
We've got Pentiment, one of the most unique games you'll ever play. This medieval mystery feels like an interactive illuminated manuscript come to life. You play as Andreas Mahler, an artist caught in the middle of murders and mysteries spanning decades. The way your choices ripple through the story is incredible. Decisions you make in Chapter 1 might not show their true impact until hours later. This isn't just a great remaster, it's the definitive way to experience one of gaming's greatest adventures. The atmosphere of Talon 4 is unmatched. Every area feels alien and hostile in the best way possible. The way you scan environments for clues, adapt to new threats, and gradually unlock Samus's abilities creates this perfect loop of exploration and discovery. Those boss battles, absolutely legendary. And the visuals, they make it hard to believe this game originally came out on GameCube. Nintendo didn't just make a sequel, they reinvented open world gaming again. The Ultra Hand mechanics open up endless possibilities. You can build anything from simple carts to complex flying machines. The multi-layered world design is genius. You've got the Sky Islands high above, Hyrule's surface, and the mysterious depths below, each packed with unique discoveries. The way you can combine items and abilities to solve puzzles, pure genius. I've put over 200 hours into this game, and I'm still finding new ways to use Link's abilities. Persona 5 Royal, the most stylish JRPG ever made. The blend of dungeon crawling and social simulation is perfect. 1 minute you're infiltrating mind palaces with your Phantom Thief crew, the next you're taking exams or hanging out with friends in Tokyo. The story keeps you hooked for over 100 hours, tackling heavy themes with surprising maturity. The turn-based combat is incredibly dynamic. The Persona fusion system is addictively deep, and that soundtrack, you'll be humming Last Surprise and Rivers in the Desert for years.
Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker.
Ravage them!
Everyone else,
The the epic conclusion to the Xenoblade saga. This game is absolutely massive. We're talking hundreds of hours of content in a world you could spend days just exploring. The story of Noah, Mio, and their friends fighting against a seemingly endless war is emotional dynamite. The combat system is the best in the series. The class system lets you mix and match abilities in incredibly satisfying ways. Those chain attack combinations, pure satisfaction. And when that main theme kicks in during emotional moments, prepare for goosebumps every single time. The roguelike that converted roguelike haters. Every run through the underworld tells a story, and death isn't a failure. It's just another chance to get stronger and learn more about the incredible cast of characters. The combat feels amazing. Each weapon has its own unique style, and the boon combinations let you create some absolutely broken builds. Want to shoot lightning arrows that also cause your foes to get hung over? You can do that. The voice acting is stellar. Every character from Zagreus to Hypnos is perfectly cast. And that feeling when you finally reach the surface. Pure gaming magic. A short hike. Proof that perfection doesn't need 100 hours of content. This cozy adventure captures the joy of exploration better than games 100 times its size. You play as Claire, a young bird trying to reach the summit of Hawk Peak Provincial Park. The controls feel incredible. Gliding through the air, climbing cliffs, and soaring between landmarks never gets old. Along the way, you'll meet charming characters, find hidden treasures, and maybe even play some beach volleyball. It's like a warm hug in video game form, and sometimes that's exactly what you need. Dragon Quest XI's, the ultimate traditional JRPG experience. This is comfort food gaming at its finest. A grand adventure with unforgettable characters, classic turn-based combat polished to perfection, and a story that hits all the right notes. The world of Erdrea is gorgeous, filled with distinctive towns and dungeons to explore. The party members are all fantastic, from the flamboyant Sylvando to the mysterious Jade. With both modern and classic graphics options, orchestrated music, and tons of quality of life features, this is the definitive version of an already incredible game. Fire Emblem, Three Houses. This isn't just a strategy game. It's an epic story where every decision matters, starting with which house you'll lead. The monastery segments between battles are packed with meaningful character interactions and activities. The tactical combat is deep and satisfying, positioning your units, managing their abilities, and watching them grow from students into powerful warriors. Each of the 4 story routes shows you a completely different side of the conflict and those plot twists. They'll keep you up at night. Plus, the DLC adds even more content to an already massive game. The scariest game on Switch, Alien Isolation. This game perfectly captures the tension of the original Alien film. The space station Sevastopol feels incredibly authentic to the movie's aesthetic, and the alien? It's terrifyingly smart. No scripted paths here. It actively hunts you using sophisticated AI. The sound design is outstanding. Every distant clang or hiss from the ventilation system will have you holding your breath. The crafting system adds another layer of tension. Do you have enough resources to craft that crucial medkit? Those save point runs are pure anxiety fuel. The perfect platformer. Madeline's journey up Celeste Mountain is both physically and emotionally challenging. The controls are pixel perfect. You always know exactly why you failed and how to improve. The difficulty curve is masterful, introducing new mechanics at just the right pace. The story about dealing with anxiety and self-doubt is beautifully handled, and the way it's woven into the gameplay is brilliant. That assist mode makes it accessible to everyone, while the B-sides and C-sides give hardcore players the ultimate challenge. And that soundtrack by Lena Raine, absolutely transcendent. Dead Cells, the gift that keeps on giving. This Roguevania has the tightest combat system I've ever played. Every weapon feels unique and satisfying. The build variety is insane. Want to be a trap-laying tactician? Done. Prefer to zoom around with twin daggers? You got it! The way you permanently unlock new abilities and shortcuts gives you a real sense of progression. Those biome transitions are seamless, the pixel art is gorgeous, and the free updates, years later, and they're still adding content. The recent update of Plenty shows just how much Motion Twin cares about their masterpiece. The indie masterpiece Hollow Knight. Team Cherry created something truly special here, a mysterious world that rewards exploration at every turn. The combat is challenging but fair, the boss fights are legendary. Looking at you, Nightmare King Grimm, and the amount of content is staggering. The atmosphere of Hallownest is incredible, from the haunting music to the gorgeous hand-drawn art style. The way the story is told through environmental details and subtle clues creates this amazing sense of discovery, and that price point, it's practically stealing for the amount of content you get. The witch herself, Bayonetta 2 is action game perfection. The combat system is incredibly deep. Mastering witch time, weapon combinations, and those spectacular torture attacks never gets old. The set pieces are jaw-dropping. 1 minute you're fighting on top of a flying jet. The next you're battling angels in alternate dimensions. The way the game rewards skillful play while remaining accessible to newcomers is masterful. Those costume options? Fantastic. That hair-based combat? Iconic. This is character action at its absolute finest, and nothing else on Switch comes close to this level of polish and style. There you have it, 15 perfect single-player games you need to play in 2025. Every single one of these games is a masterpiece that deserves a spot in your library. Which ones have you played? Which ones are you adding to your wish list? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe for more Switch content, and I'll catch you in the next video.